Hi everyone, Ainsworth Edmond here, and welcome to another edition of Learn and Earn with Ainsworth. And today is a Sunday, so it is the day that we set our goals. So it's goal setting Sunday. yes. So today I'll be speaking to you about goal setting. Now, as you can see on my screen, there is this gentleman by the name of Jim Rohn. Now, if you have been a part of network marketing for more than a year or two, you might or most likely have heard the name Jim Rohn before. He is one of network marketing's legend. He is one of the trainers, a mentor to so many of the most successful network marketers in the world. And I came across a PDF on goal setting by him that I'll be going through, and I'll be sharing with you some of the key things this afternoon in this video. And I will also leave the description a link to this PDF that you also can, you know, get a look on it and download it if you like to go through on your own in your own time in terms of making you setting your goals. Now, as you noticed that from last week, I we ought to have goals that are long term, that are short term, that but I have broken down my goals for the week. They are mostly activity based. This the goal setting course that we'll be going through with Jim Rohn is more of both a short term and long term that will be setting goals in terms of result oriented based goals. For now, my objective is more activity based goals. So, success report. Didn't hit all my goals last week. I woke up five for the most part in the mornings. I did my affirmation, did my meditation. I didn't make any calls. I called the one person on my chicken list. I call one person. So basically, I'll be using that same goal setting, those goals over this week again and adding about one or two. I did read a book this week, which is also good. I, for the most part, I follow up in terms of sending friend requests on FutureNet and making posts. So I did accomplish most, but not all of my goals for this week, which I am grateful. So many times we only think about not completing the thing, the task in totality. So we get hard at ourselves. No, it's constantly working on making this goal. So I'm going to go back over those goals and try to hit them perfect this week. Another thing though, I realized what make a lot of us do not achieve our goals. We write our goals once and we write them in our book or something and we put them away. That's what happened to me during the week, and I've been reflecting on what happened. I noticed that when I wrote them Monday, Tuesday, I was on point. It's like I couldn't sleep past 5 because the night before I read the goals that I wanted to wake up at 5. So it's like a trigger was there. So there was like a trigger there that that sprung me up out of the bed um, as it reached 5 in the morning, and so and yeah, I did some exercise. I'm having an injury on one of my foot, so I've not been doing a lot of exercise, but still trying to get in some. Yeah, so but when it came to Wednesday, Thursday, I did not take up at the goals. I cannot, be even if I may remember them out of my head. So that is the reason why I didn't complete. So what my thing and my advice to you, when you write your goals, keep them close to you that you can look at them as often as possible throughout the day, so you can be tracking your progress. Uh, Another guy that I follow, Grant Cardone, said write his goals in the morning and in the night. What you While you look at your goals or write them before you go to bed, it's like you're giving your subconscious something to work out during the time that you're asleep. And so it formulates and helps you to accomplish those goals going forward. So that is very powerful in terms of goal setting, is keeping your goals in front of you as much as possible, and that is very powerful. So let me show you some of the highlights in this Jim Rohn. Uh, so it's a Jim Rohn guide to goal setting. It's a goal setting is a subject that altered my life forever. I had a mentor, Mr. Earl Shore, for a very long time. One day he said to me, Mr. Rohn, let me see your current list of goals. I, I've had a lot of experience and I've been around for a while. So let me go over them. I may can Maybe I can really give you good ideas. And I said, I don't have a list. He said, well, if you don't have a list of your goals, I can guess your bank balance within a few $100s. And he did. So he said, that got my attention. I said, you mean my bank balance would be a lot bigger if I learn how to set goals? He said, drastically bigger. So I finally said, hey, I want to learn how to set goals. This first fantastic skill, it is a fantastic skill to develop how to design your own future. A life best lived is a life by design, not by accident, not by just walking through the day, paving from wall to wall. It says a life best lived is a life lived by design, not by accident, not just by walking through the day, carving from wall to wall, and managing to survive. That is okay, but if you can start giving your life dimension and colors and objective, purpose and result can be absolutely staggering. Yeah. I'm just saying, this is a good thing to read. It's about setting goals. So just, use your imagination. 5 things that affect us: the environment, events, knowledge, results, our dream, pull from your future. So these are things. So I was saying that in this look ebook, it's 52 pages. It's an easy read. You can just sit and read it in one day and go through it over and over until you master the skill of setting goals. That's what I am, working on, how to, master these things. So these are the mechanics of developing and creating your own future. These are the things that will make you successful. The difference between a job and having um, owning your own business is that you are not pushed and are working on the goals that are set by your employer, or your bosses. You have to set your own goals. No, there's no one is going to say get up every morning and go do it. You have to be the one that is pushing yourself. And if you do not know how to set goals for yourself, then you will not be going very far. And so I hope that this has been helpful. That I said before, the link will be in the description. You can just click on the link and download it for yourself, read it, set your own goals. That's the whole purpose of learn and earn, is that when I come across something that I think is valuable, I will be able to share it. That those who are following me on my channel will be able to use this material to and better your life, because it's all about improving our life and bettering it. So as I said, let's set some goals and let's achieve those goals.